Huzzah! Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I got myself a PlayStation 5. Through a complete random bunch of circumstance, I managed to get my hands on the elusive PlayStation 5. So you're going to start seeing, I hope, some PS5 content on my channel in the future. I don't know of a lot coming out, but maybe there's that Assassin's Creed Mirage I just talked about. But what I wanted to talk to you about was when you get a PlayStation 5, you also get your hands on 20 odd old PlayStation 4 games that had gone on free on PS Plus. And there was one on the list that really caught my eye for a very specific reason that you've already seen. I wanted to play this, Monster Hunter World. I've always had this one on my periphery, and I've always thought, yeah, if that one goes free or real cheap, I think I want to get that one because you can unlock a costume for one of the characters to make her look like Chun-li. And anyone who knows me knows that I love Chun-li. So I did when I got this for the PS5 collection that I could play. I just thought, yes, give me Monster Hunter World and I'll go buy that DLC.
Want to get going?
So also, I just wanted to mess about with how do you capture video on the PS5. I've made some interesting discoveries already, so this is just my first kick of the can of like, how would I, if I'm going to do PS5 content, how exactly would I capture stuff? And first mistake I made is I left the internal microphone on the controller enabled, so you're going to hear a lot of stuff. If there's any voices here, them echoing twice, that's once of the game and once echoing out of my television and being captured by the controller. So I messed that up. This is something I have to learn, but this is why I'm doing this video. So I rolled up my character and stuff. What's all this about? You can dress up somebody to look like Chun-li? What's that all about? Well, Monster Hunter from Capcom, and they like to throw in a bunch of interesting DLC here, there, and everywhere. And one of the main characters that you run into, not these two on the boat, the beginning cinematic, but one of the characters that comes along, that's her in the background actually, that is the handler. She's kind of your companion through the game, mostly just hands out assignments, but I just thought, ooh, yeah, I want to, since there's a costume available for her, to make her look like Chun-li, I thought, yeah, this would be great. Me and Chun-li going across the world of the Monster Hunter, and I'll go and guys, and take down these beasts, and she can be by my side. I thought that would be awesome. So I just wanted to try it out. But yeah, here is who the handler is.
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-doo. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa!
Okay, so the boat gets attacked, where the adventure begins, and we carry on to where the Monster Hunter campaign begins. I notice a lot of people hate the handler as a character. That's, I guess, for Monster Hunter fans to make that determination, not me. I just want to dress her up like Chun-li, so let's get on with that.
For the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Okay, but then I was scratching my head. How do I turn her into Chun-li? There's no obvious way to do this. There's nothing in the menu. And I had bought the DLC. It was recognized when the game fired up. By the way, speaking of firing up, look how quick it loads this section here. Like, I'm really impressed with the PS5 for its load times. Hope to be talking about that in future. Anyway, yeah, you want to go into your cabin here, and you need to talk to the housekeeper, the little cat-like character. Not this one with the hat, that's my companion, but yeah, that one with the sort of whitish head. Going to there, you can actually go to the right menu. It took me forever to figure that out. But yeah, once you get there, you select Change Handler's Outfit from the menu, and there they all are, including the one that I bought. There's quite a few dopey looking outfits, but yes, there she is. I'm very happy. Chun-li has arrived in my handler's costume selection, and I'm thrilled. Now I can go through the rest of the game with Chun-li as my handler. Initially, I was kind of a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because all she does is sit in the town and hand out missions, or when you go on a mission, there she is in the camp. You can have a little chit-chat with her, but she doesn't actually join you on the adventure, which I found a little sad. She's there at the end of it, though, whenever you complete a mission, too. That was pretty cool. But I did get a good giggle whenever I had her actually cook me a dinner. That's an option that you have. So, yeah, that made it worthwhile right there. Now, after you play for a bit, the handler, Chun-li, stops just handing out missions. She actually joins you. You go off into this desert realm to set up a new camp. I had a good chuckle. She's pushing the old cart out there with some old guy. And yeah, the adventure continues. I've upgraded my equipment at this point. That is the loop of Monster Hunter. You kill big, nasty creatures. You take their tusks and hide and all that stuff. Anybody who knows Monster Hunter, you know this game. I don't need to explain it to you. I gotta admit, I don't think it's gonna take for me. I'm not really thrilled. I've tried, a good long stretch of it here, and I don't think it's really working for me. But I just got a PlayStation 5. I wanted to see what does this thing do, and since there aren't really any PlayStation 5 exclusives just yet that interest me, I thought, well, since Monster Hunter's free, and for a couple bucks I can get the handler dressed up as Chun-li, why not? Let's give that a whirl. This runs at 60 frames, 120 frames, I can't remember, but this is one of those games, there's lists out there of certain titles that really take advantage of the hardware, and this looks great. The draw distance, the frame rate, I'm loving what I'm seeing here as far as what the hardware is capable of. And I also, as I said before, I wanted to just try out capturing things, see how this is going to work for me to do any PlayStation 5 content. I did make a few mistakes, that's why I've got generic music in the background instead of the actual game, because honestly, the echo was driving me nuts. I'm going to fix that in future. So I'm learning as I go. Also, maybe I'm playing the game wrong. Every time I fire up Monster Hunter, it asks me what online session I would like to join. Do I want to enable matchmaking? So I think what you're supposed to do in this is hook up with a couple of people online and take down the monsters as a group. And I like multiplayer games, but that's not really what I was looking for with Monster Hunter when I got this free version. I just wanted to see Chun-li and enjoying walking through the wilderness with her. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I really like what the PlayStation 5 is capable of. I just don't see too many games that take advantage of it just yet, or there's no real exclusives that interest me. So, there will be PS5 content eventually, I'm sure, on my channel, but my initial kick at the can, and also just have a good laugh with the DLC for Monster Hunter World. Alright, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.